Well, so well done to him. He's a Corio Devil legend, but 600 games of footy. Yeah, still in his 50s and still playing seniors.
Still seniors.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just an old school tap ruckman.
Great effort.
Still going hard and strong at the moment.
They don't get any shorter, do they, Pete?
No, they don't. No, those big fellas are big forever, aren't they?
Yep.
Yeah, so we're just about set to go here. Round number 10.
Who's the umpire in the middle there, Drew?
We've got Michael Wright, Ben Tate and Dean Tevlin umpiring this afternoon for us. So we're just about, I'm not sure what the delay is for, but
I think they're waiting for you, Drew.
Yeah.
I think they're waiting for a couple of little kiddies to get off the ground.
Oh, okay.
So. They're
bullseyes.
Wandering around the boundary.
Yeah, they are
We're going to
too.
see a chicken today, or the chicken now?
No.
Champ reckons the chicken's gone. They might have used it in one of their Thursday night dinners.
I hope not. Emily's back in the studio listening. It was her sister's chicken, Maxie.
Oh.
So I hope.
All right, so we're underway now.
The sponsors' lunch today, wasn't it?
Sir Brad Ottens is here.
Oh, dear.
James Kelly. Essendon legend.
Oh, dear. Okay, so we're underway here, and it's the first tap down was taken there by Apollo Bay. I'm not sure who that was. Ball pin. We'll get a...
It's not Marshall
first ball
McDonald,
up.
is it, Drew?
No, it's not, AJ. I think it's Gray doing the ruck work.
Probably, yeah.
He's going against Maxwell. He won that tap down too. Smith hacks to kick four for the first kick of the afternoon up to centre half forward. Bouncing footy here. Hogan well wrapped up in a tackle. That's nearly a dangerous tackle. And a free kick will go to Hogan. For the Bay, about 60 metres from goal, going in towards the road into the green, to kick in towards the forward pocket. Bit of holding going on. Dean Tevlin spotted something.
Dino.
It's going to be a free kick, and it will go to Curry, I would think, for the Bay. He's right in front of the Bay. He'll kick for about 45. Shane Curry, 45 metres out here for the Bay. He's in the right forward pocket.
What do you reckon of that name, Maxie? Shane Curry.
Shane Curry played his junior footy at Elvie.
Yeah, that's right. So he comes in now, left footer, 45 metres out. It's a torpedo monk sort of a kick, ball off hands, and a good tackle laid in the left forward pocket, and we'll get another ball up. So just both sides sorting themselves out early doors here. Round number 10 action here, so Gray's going to do the ruck work here. And he's got beaten. I think there might have been Maxwell there. Malgrew having a very, very good season. Chipping ball over the top's a smart kick. Over the top and finds Clark. Clark quickly plays on then. The kick wasn't that great, but it might come away with it here. Chance for Burnett. He's immediately wrapped up in a strong tackle. Ball pinned to him. And we will get another ball up here. So both sides is getting a feel for one another at the moment here. Early doors. We played nearly 90 seconds in this first quarter thanks to AKD Softwoods this afternoon. Kick was partly smothered there. Might have been Lug trying to get a kick away there. Couldn't be able to do so. Bone in a run for the footy. Ball's pinned to him. We'll get another stoppage. So Dean Tevlin having a lot to do early in this first quarter. Ball up again. One down by Gray. Immediately tackled there in that occasion there. We'll get another ball up here. So still no scorers yet. Early stages of this first quarter.
AJ, got a stat for you. I want you to
Come back
I'll
to it,
come
Maxie.
back to you in a sec. Ball up again in the forward 50. They've got 10 players that way over the number 30.
That is
got a remarkable stat, doesn't
It's
it?
a great stat. Stevcom stats.
Yeah, like 10 of them over the jumper number 30. So Robertson's kick was smothered, or Maxwell's kick was smothered. Get those two look alike, and it'll be another ball up on the 50. So it's a bit of a stalemate early.
Yeah,
this opening couple of minutes.
Not much room around those stoppages, a lot of players.
Maybe that's Apollo Bay's plan, just to try and close Otway's attack early. Here's a chance now through Otway. It's going to be a free kick to the D's. Mulgrew's going to get the free kick at half-back for the Demons.
It was only a matter of time that was going to happen, wasn't it, Pete?
Clear it out, trying to find a teammate there. He's going to go back to Mulgrew. Gathers the football. Quick hand pass over the top now. Chance here now through Bone. Kick to half forward. Couldn't find anyone. Harper Brew-Gauntlets there. Hudson Harrison's there as well. Will be a ball up on centre wing. Half forward to centre wing positioning, favouring Otway. There's this slowly building the way forward. Maxwell in the ruck wins the tap out. Trying to gather the football was Smith. Ball comes out. Burnett's there. Ball slips out. He's a chance now through Smith. Got the hand pass out. Stolen. Maxwell trying to gather the football. Gets the hand pass stolen as well. Clissold with the footy. Kicks forward. Bouncing ball. Sorry, it was Bone. Here's a chance now through the Demons. Quick hand pass. Trotter. This way, that way. Can he kick the first one? Dale Trotter. He goes back and he misses to the right. It's a behind. We get the first score of the afternoon. And it goes to Otway. 1 behind 1 point on the Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard. Apollo Bay Yet the score, 3 minutes gone on the Richardson Real Estate time clock. And yeah, very ugly start to this game.
Yeah, nice sidestep there, and he had more time than he thought. He could have steadied a little bit more there, but...
The wind has died down, though, since the under-18s, because it was blowing a gale. It was all blowing up to the canteen end of the ground. That's where Apollo Bay's kicking. So they've got a slight breeze. It's still favouring that side of the ground slightly. So chance now for the Hawks, trying to work it out, defensive 50. Good mark on their side.
Benane.
Yeah, Dylan Benane. Got the quick hand pass over the top now. Through Harrison. Backwards hand pass. Working the ball forward. Big pack around this one on centre wing. Couldn't take the mark, was McDonald. And it's the old Stacks on again. Umpire's just letting it go. Burnett's there as well. Good tackle there by McDonald for Apollo Bay. I think he's won himself a free kick, has he?
No.
No, it's going to be a ball up. Run was spreading out. So another ball up on centre wing. Maxwell wins the tap out for Otway. Abraham's there for the Demons as well. So's Bone. Abraham gathers the football. He's tackled. And it'll be another ball up. Phew.
Feels like it's the
Rinse,
last quarter
repeat.
already. They're already...
They're in their emotions, aren't they?
Yeah.
Maxwell wins the tap out again. So both sides going with non-traditional ruckers at the moment. Burnett's there. He's going to gather the football. Hand pass wasn't good. He's going to be pinned hole in the footy. So free kick to the for the Hawks here on the outer side.
Nelson, I think, has got the kick, Maxi.
So Leo Nelson.
That's a good name.
Yep. Kick short. Finds a teammate. It's going all short. It's Patrick Hogan. He goes in short as well. Just hanging on to the football at the moment, the old Hawks.
Oh,
Hand pass back over top to Nelson. He just bangs the ball long. Deep inside the forward 50.
Good
Big mark there by Mulgrew. Class over centre mark of the day in the defence. And the Demons will try and relay it out of defence now.
Goes over the top and finds Al McKenzie. Great to see him back, Al McKenzie. Very, very good player. Very good tall defender as well. He kick up towards the wing through the hands of Marnie. Lads a good tackle on Patterson, and he's going to win himself a free kick, is he? Advantage has been paid to Dean Marnie. Thresh from his 300th game a few weeks ago at Cobden. Kicks up towards half forward. Ball off hands by Gray there of the D's. Looking that time again for Marnie. And the ball's gone over the line now to play. We'll get a boundary throw on between wing and half forward for the D's. As this score's just getting a little bit murkier by the minute.
Mulgrew has started well for Otway. He's very creative across that back line, isn't he?
Yeah, they're having a very, very good year too. Ball thrown in, Maxwell. Won the tap easily. Abraham couldn't quite take it cleanly. Getting it out was Murnane. Here's that bloke again, Mulgrew there, just through traffic with these, and it's a beautiful kick towards the centre half forward. Look at that for a pass. That was just a beautiful looking ball, and Trotter's taken a diving mark. He's gone inboard, and Alex Burnett's taken an uncontested mark directly in front. Just a little bit too easy on that occasion, and that Mulgrew there, just whilst he's way through the traffic there, he was brilliant there, Pete.
Yeah, look, his disposal has been outstanding early in this game.
He's kicked 10 goals for the season, Alex Burnett. Having a very good year as well. Of course, he's 106 games. He's just going to pass it. That's a strange-looking pass. Here's Mulgrew, front and centre. Has a shot on goal, and he has sprayed it out of bounds on the full. That was a strange bit of play there from Alex Burnett.
It was. I think he second-guessed himself. I think he thought he might have been going to have a shot, and then...
yeah, he was 35 out, directly in front, so it must have been, unless he saw something that he wasn't really confident, but... Nonetheless, he's sprayed it. So Mulgrew sprayed it out in the full. So one behind to no score, and we're about to tick it past. I think about the 7th minute of this first quarter, all thanks to AKD Softwoods and on the Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard.
Kangas are going to get the kick-out duties for the Hawks. Last line of defence. I think both sides are in sleeping mode at the moment, aren't they? They'll put us to sleep in a second. Kick those being turned over. So here's Burnett. He bangs it back inside the forward 50. It's Stewie Sutherland has taken the mark. Did you have him as first goal kicker?
First goal kicker.
How much would he get it for, Maxi?
Oh, we don't talk gambling, but
Okay,
we'll say about $8.
We won't talk about
.com.au.
What about Stewie Sutherland for maybe 4 cans?
So they'll come from the trees if he kicks this.
He will. So Stewie Sutherland in game number 250 for the first goal of the afternoon. Has he got it? No.
Wasn't far off it.
40 Gods wasn't with Stewie then. They double their score. They're 2 points that way. Polar Bay yet the score. Greg Allen Farm Machinery scored. 8 minutes gone in this opening term. Here come the Hawks, but Maxwell might stop it on centre wing. He gathered us the football, but he's tackled. And be a ball up.
No, he's played deliberate, has he?
On the ball.
Holding the ball.
Jeez. So free kick will go the way of Kangas on centre wing. So he kicks up high to centre half forward. Big pack around this one. Chance here for Burnett. Goes by hand. And it's gone out of bounds and the boundary throwing. Rory Graham is that player there. For the Demons. One of the two interchanges. Max Rook here today, boys. Yep, there he is.
Yep, he's there.
Lock and loaded. Here's a big tap there from the Hawks. There's a chance through Smith. There'll be another ball up. So Thomas Bird doing a bit of the ruck duties now for Apollo Bay.
That's what's the true saying, Pete. Play it again, Sam.
Yes, there's been plenty of ball up so far.
It's Maxwell won the tap out there. And it'll be another ball up. What is the hit outs, AJ?
Well, like Maxwell's on about 7 or 8, I reckon, and Baird's on about 7 or 8 as well.
So 14, 15 stoppages already.
Yep.
No goals. Maxwell wins that tap out. Baird was there too, ground level. And it's just an ugly game of footy at the moment, isn't it? No one can get out of these stoppages. And again, another ball up on centre wing. Benny Tate throws the ball up again. Maxwell wins the tap out. Baird's there as well. Big tackle at play.
You're going to get another ball up here.
And it's going to be another ball up.
Like I said, play it again, Sam. Oh, dear.
Just on repeat. All right, Baird wins that tap out. Stewie Sutherland trying to create something. Pedersen's there for Otway. Free kick's going to go his way. So Damien Pedersen with the footy for Otway. What can he do? Kicks now to centre half forward. Big Al McKenzie takes the mark. Class over centre mark of the day. He bangs the ball. It's a shocking kick off the boot. Still a chance here. Sutherland. Hand pass. Back to big Al McKenzie. He tries the kick. It was a shank off the boot again. Chance here now. Snap around the body by Trotter. Has he kicked the goal?
Beautiful.
They're trying to claim it. Dale Trotter breaks this really bad start to this game by kicking the goal of the day contender.
A Westvic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
I don't know how to describe that. I'm lost for words. This has been a shocking first 9 minutes, but somehow he pulled a rabbit out of his backside and kicked the first goal. Otway 1-2-8, and Apollo Bay yet the score, and we've gone 11 minutes in this first quarter thanks to AKD Softwoods.
It was just an opportunistic goal there from Dale. He happened to be in the right place at the right time and snapped the ball over his shoulder and finally got a straight kick on the board for everybody.
Think quarter around the grounds. Western Eagles 2-1-13. Imps yet to score.
Ooh.
And Illawarra Biak 3 leading South Colac yet to score.
And Albi 2-1-13 leads Simpson 1 straight 6. Good contest there between two players. Putting the head over the footy. That's what you want. Comes out to Hudson Harrison. He just bangs the kick out towards centre wing. It's bouncing towards the boundary and has gone over. And Dean Tevlin will throw it all in again.
Pete Mulleren's rendered a crowd next to him.
Yeah.
That's Peter Hickey's fan base right there. They miss him. I thought they'll bring signs out.
Well, they saw Peter. They saw
Send
Peter.
him to go and get some food.
Yeah.
I'll tell you a story about something in a minute too. We're going to have a breaking play. We're going to have a ball up. I was showing a photo board. I was coming back from the break, and here's Dean Tevlin and Micah Wright standing in front of a heater standing in front of a fire before the ball was even about to come onto the ground. That's country footy at its best, isn't it? Bone. It's just a high up and under kick up towards half for Melgrew underneath. It punches the ball away. Ball still in dispute again. Comes out there. A little quick kick there from Apollo Bay. I'm not sure who it was. It might have been Hogan there.
So we'll give it to Drew.
We'll give it to him anyway. Boundary throw in here too. So we had the one goal kicked in the first 12.5 minutes of this first quarter. And Otway District's lead 1-2-8 to yet to score. Bit of stop-start weird sort of a first quarter at the moment. Here's O'Meara through traffic. Well smothered in the end there. Coming through there, getting a little kick away was McDougall out towards the boundary. We'll get a boundary throw. And gee, that was a nice bit of way through traffic from O'Meara.
Yeah, it was a really nice little piece of play, and the handball went astray, unfortunately.
Yeah, it was smothered, saved a certain score at least. Anyway, boundary throw in centre wing, doing the ruck work. He was Gray for Otway. He wins the tap down. Good tackle. That should be holding the ball. No, ball up, says the umpire. So, like I said, both sides still sorting each other out here.
It's like they're both on default mode at the moment. They can't get any open space.
No.
It's just they're stuck this Bermuda Triangle of stoppages. Chance now for Nelson trying to gather the football.
Ooh.
He's tackled. Hogan. It's going to be a free kick to Otway. So Pedersen, Damien with the footy. He's going to go short. I reckon he's going to get 50.
Yeah,
actually.
Dave Tavlin says, come with me.
He's gone from centre wing to half
here we
forward.
go.
Not sure if he's got the leg on him. He's all tattooed up, Damien Pedersen.
Gee, that's a big 50. That's got him at 70.
I'll definitely buy some real estate off D.H. Tevlin.
Come on, Dino.
I wouldn't trust the real estate, though.
Oh, dear.
So Pedersen now in a scoring chance. 35 metres out. He goes back. Can he kick truly? I think he has. No one was on the goal line to touch it. He's kicked the goal of the day contender.
A West Vic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
And Otway now go to 2-2-14 on the Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard. Apollo Bay yet the score. And we've travelled 14 minutes on the Richardson Real Estate time clock.
So that was poor defence from Apollo Bay there. They really only needed someone standing on the line, and it only cleared the line, not much overhead high. But,
Goal umpire could have marked it.
He could have. But anyway, from a set shot, you would have thought you would have had someone standing on the line, but it didn't happen.
So Benny Tate is in the back of the middle now. One of the most experienced umpires going around. And he's going to kickstart things once again on this occasion. Good thrown up there. One down Tom from Gray there from Otway. And the Hawks win the clearance up towards inside 50 for probably their first real opportunity. Coming through there. Here's an opportunity. Intercepted there. Gives it by hand. A stuff on goal. It's pretty close, but it's off target and through for one behind. Where's Michael Harrison when you need him? There's a couple of numbers out there, AJ.
Yeah, there is, mate. You're right.
So one behind, 1 point to 2-2-14.
Number 9, Drew.
Yeah,
Need some help with that.
Yeah, we'll get to, if Harrow's here, he might be able to help some as Fenton just eyes it up the kick, and a good mark by Melgrew. Class Harbour centre mark of the day. He should go back and take his kick.
They sent him back. He tried to play on, but the umpires called him back.
Tell you what, boys, it is getting very, very, very
Might
dark.
be a Mitchell Hand.
Mitchell Hand, you
There's
might
a
be
Mitchell
right.
Hand on the Play HQ app.
Who's
He's got
number
no
18,
number.
Maxie?
Okay.
There's Tristan Smith.
Well, I don't think it is, but anyway.
Well, Tristan Smith's out there. We'll know that for a fact. It comes out now to Clissold. Clissold was well tackled there. Coming through on that occasion was Smith. He gets the kick up towards centre wing. Bouncing footy favourite everybody out there. And the Hawks are going to go whilst their way forward at the moment. It was a good tackle. Oh, going in very, very solidly there. It might have been Patterson again. And ball pinned to him. We'll get another ball up. I think we might have to turn the lights on in a minute, boys.
It is very dark.
Yeah, there is definitely forecasted for some rain this afternoon. And it looks like it isn't too far away. Ball thrown up again. One, and that's on by McDonald. Comes out to the 250th game, and Sutherland, his kick was smothered. Comes back to Fenton. That should be holding the ball.
Yep.
It will be. So here's a real opportunity here for the Hawks. Gets a hand pass away to Ashton Harrison. He wasn't ready to receive the kick. Comes out now. Not a great kick by Clissold. And the mark being taken here by Josh Bone in defence. It's a good kick, switching ball over the top. And finds Dale Trotter. He's got Abraham in the middle. That's been ignored.
It's been lively early, Dale Trotter.
Yeah.
He has.
Been a good play. Yeah, developed into a very good player. And speaking of good players, here's Alex Bennett. Dropped the mark and comes away. Just to kick up towards centre half forward there. Good contest laid. Umpire Dean Tevlin spotted something. And it's going to be a free kick. I think it's going to go to Patch. Not a hell of a lot in it. But nonetheless, Jackson Patch will have a shot for goal here, directly in front from 40 metres here, and we'll go back and try and kick Otway's third goal of the afternoon in this first quarter.
Yeah, pretty open forward line there. The umpire had a pretty good view of what went on there, so yeah, probably fair enough kick.
From over for Motowari. 3 goals for the season in his 9th game at Otway's kick. Gee, that is an ugly sort of a pass, but it might actually work, but it stayed in play. McDougall kept the ball in, gets the hand pass afloat, and it's gone out over the line and out of play. We'll get a boundary throw in. So that was an ugly sort of a kick, wasn't it, Pete?
Yeah, it has. It's been an ugly sort of a start to the game, hasn't it?
Yeah, both sides still
both sides really struggling with their skills, aren't
they're
they?
still trying to sort each other out, aren't they?
Yeah.
It's sort of like one's trying to throw one punch and the other's trying to block that out at the moment.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like, and looks like we're going to do it all over again. So we'll get another boundary throw in. There's still Clissold out there, boys.
Haven't seen him for a while, Drew.
Yeah, I've just noticed it in the last minute or so. I haven't seen
Okay.
I don't know if he's out there or not.
Keep an eye on that, Pete.
Yeah.
Yep.
I can hardly see the other side of the ground. It's that dark.
Yeah, it is very, very bleak indeed at the moment. Like this game is at the moment, not a lot happening. Paul Pin to him will get a ball up. No disrespect.
Not playing.
Not playing. There you go. So, didn't know he was out there, so there you go.
All right.
So, two of the good players not out there today for Otway.
He was your first goal kicker,
He
wasn't
was,
AJ?
yeah.
So,
I saw him.
so both get clanger of the day. Free kick holding the ball after all that, and it's going to go to Apollo Bay. I think we should both give him clanger of the day, Max.
Just waiting for you to do it because it comes in threes through.
That's right.
Here's a chance now through the Hawks, through Zachary Clissold.
That's better.
And they're moving the ball forward here, the Hawks, and they go back inside the forward 50. Wasn't a great kick. Good work there by Bone. Got the hand pass over the top to a teammate there of the D's, but it's going to be pinned on the footy.
Great tackle.
They moved the ball nicely there, and they had a 2-on-1, but the kick went astray, unfortunately.
Kicked inside the forward 50, finds Curry. Shane O'Curry takes the mark directly in front. He's going to have to kick it on the 50. Not sure if he's got the leg here for the Hawks.
Doesn't look confident, doesn't he? But he's got an open goal, though.
Go back. He's going to kick him with the breeze, though.
Oh.
He's kicked right to the top of the goal square. Big pack around this one here. Can rip and pick this football up. No, Bone's going to grab it. He's tackled. Got it over top to Burnett. So Alex sends the ball out of defence for Otway. Maxwell couldn't take the mark, but I think he's going to get the free kick in the back. It was a 2-on-1, so it wasn't Maxwell.
Stewie's one out into 50.
Patch switches. Wasn't a great kick. Tries to find a teammate here.
Oh.
Gray trying to pick up the football, and he does. Just paddles it backwards to Trotter. Trotter's had plenty of the footy in this first quarter. Backwards to Bone. Here's Clark. Oh, gee, they're making a meal of it. They've gone backwards. Hand pass to McKenzie. McKenzie's under pressure now. Dribbling pass. Trying to work it out. Oh, gee. And he finds a teammate. And Bone. Bone's hand pass wasn't good. It's holding the footy. It is a comedy of errors at the moment going on.
Cue the Benny Hill music.
So free kick to the Hawks just outside the 50. Their kick's not that good as well. Chance here now for the Hawks in the middle of the ground. It's going to be a free kick to Mulgrew, I think.
The umpires are getting their money's worth today.
So Mulgrew sends the ball inside the forward 50. Sutherland couldn't take the mark. Chancey now through to the Hawks. Harrison, they're on the march here through the other Harrison. Sends the ball to centre half forward. Big pack around this one here. No one could take the mark. Good tackle there by McKenzie. That quarter went for 21 minutes, and it felt every minute of that. That was a horrible quarter of football, but Otway lead this one 2-2-14 to Apollo Bay, one behind, 1 point, and we're going to take a break. We might have to run a lap of the field, boys.
We might as well. We'll do more. Back with more after this here on Mix FM.
On Mix FM, this is CDFNL Live.
Stop doing battle against the elements. Come home to a Middleton's home. Install warmth when you install Middleton's heating, keeping your family comfortable. The Mix FM Business of the Month.
As the end of the financial year approaches, it's the perfect time to purchase new farm machinery from Class Harvest Centre, Swain and McCabe. Find a range of quality new equipment in stock, including hay gear, feeders and tractors, all ready to drive away at last year's prices. Don't miss the opportunity to purchase your new farm equipment and take advantage of the instant asset write-off incentive ending.
Otway's side, they showed a bit of class when they got some space, but it was pretty hard to find some space anywhere, really, wasn't it, boys?
Yeah, Alex Burnett, 4 kicks, 2 handballs, 2 marks, 6 disposals to quarter time.
Yeah, so when those two boys get their hands on the ball, it feels like something's going to happen, but other than that, it was a pretty disappointing quarter.
The rain is not too far away, but looking at the sky out the back there as we're about to kickstart the second call with thanks to Kelly Civil Constructions here. Let's hopefully the standard can get a little bit better from here as we're underway here, and Melgrew trying to paddle the ball forward there. Coming through and laying a very, very good tackle. Was it a bit too dangerous according to the umpire? So free kick will go to Smith. He gets the hand pass away now to right Janorka. He kicks down towards his inside 50. Went through the hands of Hogan. Ball still on dispute there. Good body work by Jane. Had a fresh air shot. Missed the ball completely. Pedersen comes away with it. Hand pass to Malgrew. Took a bit too long. He mucked around with it.
Yeah, he did. He took too much on there. He should have got rid of the ball first option.
And Benet was up to the task. He wins himself a free kick. Dangerous kick into the corridors. Cut off by Abraham. Hands it off to Patterson. He really wasn't looking. Trotter, just a little kick off the ground and goes inside 50. Getting back Benet. Back to Hudson. Harrison, just a nice little check pass around the body. And finds McDougall. McDougall here marks 55 around for a defensive goal. He's going to get the hand pass to Ashton Harrison. I did really well to get around his opponent there, the follow number 6, but his kick though wasn't flash. And the mark taken by Abraham. Spearing ball to centre half forward. To Vine Sutherland. Gets a hand pass away to Lockie Bone. Runs inside 50. Good kick. Good up ball off hands here. Kanga should have got a free for holding. Umpire let it go. O'Meara takes it away. Starts and hits the post halfway up. Hit the padding. That deserved the goal though. That was a good build up there from the Otway side.
Already can see there's a little bit more spark about Otway in this first couple of minutes.
Yeah, ball's gone back. Ball, in fact, it's been turned over here. Sutherland, good handballing over the top. Bone. Back to Abraham. He's got a bit of time. The kick was well smothered on that occasion there. Ball's back it comes to Sutherland. Back it comes to Lockie Bone. He goes inside 50. Great kick. Good punch away that time from Harrison. Now it's Hudson. Kangas dispossessed in the tackle. Ashton Harrison flying past to dangerous territory. Coming back Benet. Just a little bit of poise under pressure. There's a good kick too. And Kangas marks. He goes short dangerously, but it's okay. And finds McDougall.
McDougall got it back to Kangas. Kangas sends it out to the defensive 50, but it's been marked on the wing here by our man Johnny Stewart. And he sends the ball to centre half forward. Big Mark Trotter. Class over centre mark of the day. He's been pretty lively in this opening half. Dale Trotter, he's going to bang the ball back inside the forward 50 for the D's. 2-on-1, McKenzie couldn't take the mark. Ball spills the ground. Alex Burnett kicks the goal of the day.
A West Vic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
You're right, Pete. There's a bit of spark about Otway in this opening couple of minutes of the second quarter, and they've got their goal. It's a big one. It's 3-3-21 Otway Districts. Apollo Bay 1 behind 1 point. That is on the Garegi Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard.
And Burnett was exactly where the small forward should be, at the foot of the big man, and rode that beautifully and kicked a nice goal.
Surprised they're not using Jimmy Abraham as the man they're up forward. Remember, was it last year where he snagged 8 or 9?
Yep.
Against the Western Eagles, so you could use him, but they seem to like to move him up at the ground. But
Lockie Bone's been busy early in this quarter as well.
Yeah, Jimmy Abraham playing that Dylan Clissold role, played on a wing, which I don't mind that move. Gray got a little kick up the ground for the D's. Ball bouncing back towards the centre of the ground. It's been come away by Lug. Just a hat kick forward and hope really up towards centre half forward. Bouncing footy here. Well picked up by Stewart. Gets around 3 and 4 with ease. Just hacks the kick forward up towards centre half forward. Marty, nice little paddle on over the top to O'Meara. O'Meara paddles over the line to Burnett. Back it comes to Marnie. Marnie's kick is okay. Here's a chance for Pedersen on the queuing up. Melgrew, nice bit of candy. 40 metres out and kicks the goal of the day. Brilliant goal, Sammy Melgrew.
A West Vic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
That was just a little too easy there. That was great transition of play from defence into attack. And Sammy Mulgrew, as I said earlier, has had a very, very good start to 2023 and hopefully can go on to it in the second half of the year. He kicks his first. And just like that, Otway Districts have put the foot down to start the second quarter. They're 4-3-27. Apollo Bay 1 behind 1 point.
A nice little side step there gave him some room, and like a class player, he knew he had the room. He took the time and made the most of the kick at goal.
Last time we did an Apollo Bay versus Otway game, Apollo Bay won by 150 points. Dion Lawson kicked 6 or 7, and Brent McLeod had about 45,000 touches. It looks like it's going to be the reverse here as Mark was there by Patch in the ruck. Here's a chance for Burnett. Tries to get it to Mulgrew. Big kick up there by Baird, kicks the centre half forward. Couldn't take the mark was Ash, but here's a chance now for Marnie. Thumper kick out of defensive 50. It's a high up and under. Couldn't take the mark. Hawks hand pass was there.
Oh.
Good chirp. There's Kangas. Got it over the top. Apollo Bay go to centre half. Oh, that was a clicky kick. Comes out now to Monet. Monet now kicks inside the forward 50 for Apollo Bay, but a good mark in defence.
Well, Clark.
And Clark switches to Bo Fenton, and Fenton now.
Tackle.
Big tackle.
Where did he come from?
Free kick goes the way of Apollo Bay.
Very good, look. Like the thief in the night. Where did he come from?
And he'll take the shot for goal in the left forward pocket. Well, we think it's Brew Gauntlet.
It is.
It looks like him. Yep. I think that one's right, Maxie.
So he goes back. Can he get Apollo Bay's first goal of the afternoon? It's going to drop short. It's going to go through for a behind. 1 point to young Harper. And it is 2 points. Apollo Bay, they double their score. Otway District's 4-2 or 4-3-27. Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard.
I think he had a birthday during the week too. Happy
How old,
birthday.
Drew?
No idea.
Okay. Young, Pete. Very young.
Very young.
Younger than us.
The rain's starting to fall here too, boys. I reckon in 15 minutes it'll be pretty wet here.
Pete.
You're right.
Sorry, guys.
Clark, sorry to dampen the mood, kicks up towards half-back. And a very good mark taken there by Kangas. Class Harvest set a mark of the day, around about 6 players. They took a strong mark. The kick, though, wasn't all that great, but it might work. Clark lays a very, very good tackle, and it's been pinned to him, and we'll get a ball up. It's Curry there was well tackled there as well. So the ball will be thrown up here. Crowd's not too bad this afternoon, and we're starting to find in the cold season. There's a free kick being picked out, and it's going to go Apollo Bay's way, kicking in danger. I think that's what...
So this is that number 18, Drew.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
So
We'll just give it to Tristan Smith. That's what it says on the sheet. That's what it says in the record.
Well, this fella's a big fella, isn't he, Pete? He's
Yeah,
a big
he
fella.
is a tall
Might have
fella.
grown a metre over the couple of weeks that we haven't seen Apollo Bay.
I think it looks like Clissold, but anyway, that's a beautiful looking kick off the boot and kicks Apollo Bay's first goal. It's a goal of the day contender.
A Westvic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
I think it looks like him, but we'll give it to him anyway. And they go to 1-8. Apollo Bay on the Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard. Otway District's a 4-3-27. We played 7 minutes in the second quarter, all thanks to Kelly Civil Constructions. Pete, much better pressure around the ball.
Look, Apollo Bay, you can't discount their endeavour. They've certainly been hard at the ball all day. They just haven't been able to put any clean bits of play together, and that was a little bit better movement and a free kick that come their way, and he made the most of it.
Right, so back in the middle, Apollo Bay finally got their first goal of the afternoon. Benny Tate throws the ball back up now, so Baird in the ruck up against Gray. Chancey now, O'Meara couldn't go to the football. Good work there by Clissold, kicks inside the forward half for Apollo Bay now. Curry's underneath the football, tries to get the hand pass out. The D's trying to gather it now. Here's Bone. This way, that way. Got their backwards hand pass over the top. It was Lockie to Josh. Kick now looking for Mulgrew. Couldn't take it. Here's Pedersen. Darren goes by hand. Finds Mulgrew. He's been busy, hasn't he, this kid? He goes to centre wing, to centre half forward. Sutherland picks up the football beautifully. Hand pass wasn't good, though, but he gathered his own footy. He's tackled straight away by Hudson Harrison. Pinned home the footy. And the son of a gun defeats an old stalwart. And half-back, he's got the one sock. Oh, no, I thought he had the one sock, one pull down there, but he finds McDougall. McDougall now for the Hawks. Goes down the line. Kick wasn't great. Chancey now for Bone. Hand pass over the top, stolen. Gray with the footy. Hand pass backwards. Looking for Josh Bone. Trying to gather the football. Paddles it backwards for Otway. Good work there by Lockie Bone. They're working together, the two Bone boys. There's a chance there for Abraham. Quick hand pass over top to O'Meara. Kicks the centre half forward. Finds a teammate on the lead. Good mark there to Rory Graham. So Graham now sends the ball inside the forward 50. Wasn't a good kick. Kangas couldn't take the mark. Gathers the football, though, for the Hawks. Quick hand pass over the top. Finds a teammate, but his kick's been turned over, and big Al McKenzie's got it at centre wing for Otway.
He does indeed, and it's a beautiful kick to Pedersen. He's got, mate. Had the butterfingers there at the last second, but he might be a little bit stiff here, I reckon. He's going to be done home the footy. He did everything right, but he just slipped the ground at the moment he tried to drop the mark, and it's great. He's got himself the free kick, but Al McKenzie come across and took a brilliant mark. Class Harvest centre mark of the day. He goes short. And Mirabelle takes the mark. He goes over the top looking for Bone. Got a shocking bounce. Picked up Doug Gray for the Hawks. Sweeps the hand pass out wide to Lug. Lug gets the hand pass away. Here's an opportunity now with Maraka. Maraka's kick up towards the line half forward flank. It's a bit of a wonky kick off the side of the boot, but a shocking bounce to everybody. Try and pick up the footy there, and the free kick will go to the D's. And he's going to go long up the line. Mulgrew's underneath. He's got about 3 players to beat. Ball spill off hands. Mulgrew laid a very, very good tackle play. Wants to call turnover. Here's an opportunity now with McKenzie. McKenzie drilling balls. A good punch away by Hudson Harrison. And we'll get another boundary throw into a wing and half forward for the D's. Here going down towards the right into the ground in his second quarter. They lead by 19 points at the moment. As we're at the tick on the 10.5 minute mark of this second quarter on the Richardson's Real Estate time clock this afternoon. Good tap down there by Baird. Abram picks up, gets a hand pass through traffic. Mirabelle just had a moment to think about it. Good pressure being applied, though. Comes out to Bone. His kick was smothered, but comes to Patterson. He just whacks it on the boot inside 50. The kick was okay. No mark taken that time there. Kangas wraps it up. Picked up by Burnett to Mulgrew. Deep in the pocket. Has a shot for goal. It's just missing. Gee, that was a good effort from the boundary. That ball could have gone anywhere.
Yeah, just a lucky bounce and would have been goal of the year nearly.
1-1 so far this afternoon for Sammy Mulgrew, and that takes him on to 4-4-28. It's a 1-2-8. McDougall taking the kicking duties. Runs 15 metres. Just a high kick up towards the wing. It's okay. Mark being taken here by here for Apollo Bay. So they're just trying to work their way out of defence again. Modane's kick was touched off the boot. And it's gone over the line. We'll get a boundary throw in between and half forward for Otway. Out of sight of the ground here near the Otway Districts Interchange bench. Max Strook barking the instructions, doing a lot of work on the board, trying to get his matchups right.
Think quarter around the grounds. Imps 10, Western Eagles 28, South College 14, Illawarra back 6. So back here, Mackenzie wins the tap out here. Chance now for Pedersen, kicks inside the forward 50.
Oh, Dino
Big mark,
Marnie.
Dean Marnie, class harvest centre mark of the day. And Dean Marnie can go back and have a shot for goal.
He's pretty confident. He's got the distance by the way he's lining up the goals.
It's all about accuracy, isn't it?
He'll get the trip, no worries at all. He'll get there, no
Absolute
worries.
stalwart of this football club. Even played for a weather with the Kangaroos, Drewy.
That's right.
He goes back and he kicks a beauty. He kicks it straight over the goal umpire's hat for a goal of the day contender.
A West Vic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
He gets Otway's 5th goal, and they've got 5 individual goal kickers so far this afternoon. They're 5-4-34. They lead Apollo Bay 1-2-8. Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard. We've gone 12.5 on the Richardson Real Estate time clock. Second quarter, all thanks to Kelly Civil Constructions. And we say good afternoon to Christian Kelly and also his brother Andrew.
I don't think I've ever seen a lighter-bodied Apollo Bay side in all my time in the CDFL.
They're young, aren't they?
They have gone
very
young. They're on that rebuild youth policy.
And very light bodies, aren't they? Yeah.
Second goal for the year, Dean Marnie. Kicked that ripper in his 300th against Simpson at night game and Cobden in that pocket, which is never easy to kick goals from Pete there.
No.
And the free kick was being picked out. It'll go Stewie Sutherland's way for holding.
Not easy for some, but some just was like putting bread or butter on bread. Pete.
Never looked like missing two that night. A kick inside 50. Mulgrew's got the sit. Got Miss Cook. Could take mark. Recovers. Left foot. Stafford 35. That is a classy finish from Sammy Mulgrew. Kicks his second goal of the day contender.
A West Vic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
He was brilliant there. Dropped the mark. Stayed his feet on the ground, picked it up, just slammed on the boot from 35 and kicked a terrific goal. That becomes the first multiple goal kicker of the afternoon, and Otway are really putting the foot down at the moment, and that takes them on to 6-4-40 to Apollo Bay 1-2-8.
Yeah, so he continues to look a class above, doesn't he, Mulgrew? Everything he does, he just looks above the level. And young Burnett's been just as good as well. Peterson is an interesting player. I haven't seen much of him before, but he's been pretty lively around the ground as well.
He's a good player.
Yeah, but there's nothing wrong with Apollo Bay's endeavour. Unfortunately, they just can't get the delivery.
So ball back in the middle now. One down there, coming through there. Ash, doing pass was dispossessed, coming through Sutherland. God, did brilliantly through traffic, gets it home hands to O'Meara, and they go inside 50 again. The kick looking that time there for Patch. Couldn't quite get there. Kangas under pressure did okay. Patch come barging through, and it has been hand passed over the line and out of play. We'll get a boundary throw in. About 55 metres around from goal. It's where Otway are attacking at this point in time, looking for their 4th win of the season. Otway Districts have been very, very unlucky in a couple of games this year. Can they get a well-deserved win here today? And it looks like they're in a good position to do so. O'Meara come barging through. And we will get another boundary.
So Mitchell Ash is number 59. Tristan Smith is 21. Mitchell Handy's number 18. Daniel Gray's number 9.
There you go. Daniel Gray is number 9.
Big thank you to Johnny Lugg for sending those numbers through to us.
It's not hard to put on the website, but it's okay.
Boundary throw in.
Everyone else doesn't.
Mackenzie just smashes the ball forward about 20 metres. Picked up on that occasion there. Good handball to Sutherland in 250. Just a little chip pass, like a golf wedge, really. And a free kick's been picked out, and it'll go to Harrison. for holding. That's Hudson.
He's been pretty good too.
Yeah.
Of course,
He's a very handy player. Son of a gun. Hudson Harrison switches over the top. Trying to find a teammate in Ashton, but it was under enormous pressure here. Still a chance. This way, that way. Work it out beautifully. Ash was there. Chance in now for Harper Goodlett. Kicks the centre wing. Big crash. Bodies there. Stacks on this one. And it's going to come out, though. Chance in now for Bone. Got it over the top. Oh, gee. It was Abraham that put some measure into that one. And it'll be a ball up. No, it's going to be a free kick. Swap. Switching around. Here's a chance now for the Demons through Patch. Kick for Patch. So Patch this way, that way against Kangas. He goes inbound.
Oh, I tried to take a one-hander.
Tried to get it. Was a teammate there in O'Meara. Got the hand pass over the top. Now shot for goal coming up.
Graham.
And Graham's kicked the goal. Rory Graham's kicked a big goal. They made a meal of it at times there, Otway, but they've come good with another one. They've got their 7th goal on the board. They're on fire this quarter. A 7-4-46, Otway, 1-2-8 are Apollo Bay, and that is on the Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard.
Wasn't their cleanest passage of play, but they just kept forcing the ball forward, and eventually the opportunity came for Graham, and he was able to make the most of it.
Yeah, that's what he can do, and Otway are really putting them to the sword here at the moment. So 5 goals to 1 in this quarter after what was a pretty lacklustre first quarter. The game has all of a sudden come to life, it seems.
Oh, too many in the
What
square.
have we seen, Pete?
Too many in the square, I think.
Yeah, but I think...
They're going to Apollo Bay.
GH, Tevlin, pay that.
Nah, Benny Tate
No,
paid
Benny
it.
Tate,
The
yeah.
kick inside 50 for the Bay. Can they get a scoring opportunity out of this, though? Paddling it forward. Can they get back in attack? No, they can't. Oh, overrunning the footy that time there. Might have been tried. He was very good in the first quarter. Free kick will go to the Bay for holding. And it's going to go...
Shane Curry, is it?
And it looks like it's Benny Rippon. It's
Benny
got the
Rippon.
kick, Pete Mulheron. So
Yeah.
AJ's boy.
Yeah, g'day to Craig Rippon if he's listening. He's a great lawn bowler, Pete.
Oh,
He
okay.
bowls at Ocean Grove and he's a gun.
Yeah, no, I had a bit to do with Craig in the younger days. It would have been when this young bloke was in the under-12s, I'd say.
going for his 5th goal for 2023. Ben Rippon, we're right behind him here. Can he deliver? Sprayed it to the left horribly. Never looked like it, Pete.
No.
And through for 1 behind. So good an opportunity goes begging there for the Bays. And they go to 1-3-9 on the Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard. Otway Districts is 7-4-46 with Sammy Mulgrew has kicked 2 goals, the only multiple goal kicker on the ground so far.
So Bone goes in short looking for Sutherland, being chopped off here. Paula Bay have a big chance in their forward 50. Umpire's lurking. He's going to be a ball up in the left forward pocket there. Stewie Sutherland caught napping a couple of times today, hasn't he?
Yeah, he might have been celebrating too early.
Yeah, maybe. Umpire throws it back
Been a
up.
great player, Stewie, hasn't he? Hey?
Mackenzie wins the tap out for Apollo Bay. Abraham kicks out of that stoppage. Bouncing football here. Almost taking it there. Was hand, but he got the hand pass out. Turned over. Here's Leo Nelson. Couldn't get to the football. Mackenzie's there as well. They want holding the footy. They're going to get it. Free kick's going to go the way of the Hawks.
It's been a better passage of play here, hasn't it? They've been very persistent. They've been able to hold the ball inside their 50.
Lug puts it inside the forward 50, but it's going to be turned over. Otway Districts with the footy again. Thumpy kick out of defensive 50 here. Underneath it. Big mark by Harrison.
That is a cracking grab.
That is a class over centre mark. They had no right to mark that. It was like a link there last week. Harrison puts it back inside the forward 50. And Abraham tries to claim the mark, and it's going to be a ball up in the right forward pocket. Inside Apollo Bay's forward 50 here.
Nearly 20 gone, Max.
So almost in the time on in this second quarter. Mackenzie wins the tap out. Burnett throws in the tackle. It'll be another ball up. So still in the right forward pocket for Apollo Bay. 46 plays 9. Baird in the ruck there, but went out. Sutherland, his kick. Oh, he missed the ball then. Maybe he's had a couple of cans before this game. Stewie. He's had a run-down tackle. He had a drop mark, and then he's missed the boot.
Hicks, mates, lurking there, not too far away.
The trench coat that should be in a Die Hard movie as the villain.
Or in the Westlake series, you're going to...
I can't have him in. He'll blow my budget out. Five throws it back into play. Mackenzie wins the tap out. It was a nice little volleyball tap out. Abraham's lurking as well. Big stack on this one. On the 50 for Apollo Bay. It's a real ugly game at the moment. Marshall McDonald, hand pass wasn't great. Rain's coming down. Big thumping kick there by Abraham. Goes to centre wing position. Couldn't take the mark there. Was Patch. Still on ground level again. Trying to gather the football was Marnie. Hand pass through the corridor. Here's Burnett. He thumps it inside the forward 50 here. Looking for Patch. Couldn't take the mark. Kangas holds his feet and he stays on ground. He gets the football and he kicks it out of defensive 50. And he's going to get the footy again, try and get Apollo Bay back into attack.
Probably been their best player in this opening half. Been very, very good. The kick though towards centre half, or looking for Rippon. He just couldn't quite take the footy cleanly though, but well played Mackenzie. Beautiful pick up through traffic, just sends the ball out towards centre wing, bouncing towards the boundary, and it will go over. We'll get a boundary throw in. Gee, I imagine they paid to live. That would have been delivered at the Western Oval about a month ago. Benny Tate's not going to fall in for that sort of nonsense. So we're going to boundary throw in here once again here. Rain's tumbling down here at Jellyburn Recreation Reserve. Boundary throw in here. McDonald in front, won the tap down there. Abraham couldn't quite take it. Going towards Apollo Bay's 50. Bone dispossessed. Likewise Nelson. Ball pinned him once more. We'll get another ball up.
Imps 27, Western Eagles 28, the Western Oval. Illawarra about 2-6-18, leading South Colac 2-2-14, Simpson 2-1-13, LV 4-3-27. Nothing from Lawn.
Yeah, we'll try and get onto him again as well. Bone, Sutherland, working for the contest. Little kick out of there for it might have been Smith. He comes out now, just a hat kick forward, and really it's a torpedo punt sort of a kick. And we will get a boundary throw, and it was hand on that occasion there, pumping the ball along. So another good opportunity here for the Bay to get a goal here before half-time. This quarter will definitely go a lot longer than the first. The first quarter only went for 21-20. This quarter's already gone for a minute longer. It's a boundary throw in here. A pack of 20 players surrounding the footy here for this stoppage. Boundary throw in here.
Stewart
doing the ruck work. He actually won the tap down too, Pete. Coming through there. Oh, he's nearly having his head ripped off, and a free kick to Apollo Bay. So good opportunity here for the Hawks to get another goal on the board.
Not sure how that ruck rule works, boys, but I think there was 3 Apollo Bay folks had their hands in the air.
And it looks like it's Ash has got the free kick here. About 5 to 10 metres from the boundary. He'll kick from about 25 out. So this for their second. Can he convert here in the left forward pocket? He looks pretty good too. Nice kick from the young man. Nice goal, Mitch Ash. He kicks his first, and they all get around here too, and it's a goal of the day contender.
A Westvic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
Nice finish there. He kicks us his second goal for the season, and their second goal for the quarter here too. So the Bay have done a good job, really, to just keep in touch at closing it on half-time. Margin's 31 points. They're 2-3-15. Otway Districts are 7-4-46, approaching the 24-minute mark, Pete, in this second quarter.
Yeah, Apollo Bay have been much better in the second half of this quarter. They've held the ball inside their 50. They haven't let Otway get out too easy at all.
The throw McDonald in the ruck, and he wins the tap out, but Burnett gathers the football. Here's Mulgrew. Mulgrew now kicks the centre half forward, finds a teammate on the lead. So the Demons just... short, and Sutherland crushes into Mulgrew. It's a comedy of errors of Stewie Sutherland at the moment. Here he is with the football. Good hand pass, went straight to Mulgrew. He sends it inside the forward 50, looking for Patch. Gets off his boot. I reckon that's out in the full.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, you're right, Max.
The tippy toe of his boot, and it went straight out. Should have just rolled out of bounds. So a free kick to Rog McDougall, one of the he's the veteran of this club. Older statesman compared to the rest of the side. They're all very young. As McDougall switches, finds a teammate now. So looking to get out of this defensive 50 now for Apollo Bay. Kick finds Smith wearing the long sleeves. Hand passes to Harrison, who's also wearing the long sleeves. Switches and finds Kangas. Dropped the ball, but he had a bit of time. Gathers the footy again, kicks the centre win. And he finds a teammate on the lead.
Rippon.
And Rippon takes a ripper mark. Class over centre mark of the day, and that is half time. Here at Peter Hickey Megadome. They need to shut the roof here.
Hang on, not over yet.
I think there's going to be a 50
here.
Yeah,
there is. So there's going to be a 50-metre penalty. There wasn't a
So he took a good mark. It was a pretty good contested mark.
Yeah.
Something must have been said.
Must have just, Malgrove just gave him a nice little shove, nothing.
Yeah, a little bit of a shove, but I think the two boys might know each other.
Yes,
There
that's
might have
right.
been a bit of byplay that may have...
So Rippon's gone from centre wing to just inside the forward 50. It's not a really tough shot for goals, just about making the distance here. But this should be huge. This should be 2 goals in a row if Apollo Bay can snag it. So Rippon, just inside the 50. What can he do?
Oh,
He goes back, he's sprayed it. He's going to get a score?
No.
No score. So score remains Apollo Bay 2-3-15 at half-time. Otway District 7-4-46, 31 points the margin. Sammy Mulgrew's got 2 goals. Dale Trotter, Alex Burnett, Darren Pedersen, Dean Marnie and Rory Graham, the other goal kickers, while Mitch Ash and... What was he at, 21?
18, I think it was.
Oh, sorry, no. Mitchell Hand. Mitchell Hand.
Yep.
The goal kickers for the Apollo Bay Football Club. We'll take a break. Big half-time wrap. We'll get the Stevcom stats. Think order around the grounds. A-grade netball. Thanks to Theodore Podiatry Group. And Pete Mulherron will tell us about the time that he dressed up as a tiger. That's right. So stay tuned here on Mix FM.
That could be...
On Mix FM, this is CDFNL Live.
Do you have a child that just doesn't stop talking? Why not put that talent to good use? Every Wednesday, Lippy and Jimmy are looking for an energetic school student to host the last half hour of Mix Brekkie. They'll be in charge of reading the weather,
We're heading for a top of 50.
the news,
And that's the latest in
and
the...
host a talk segment of their choice. Plus, you will win great prizes just for being on the show. To be a part of Mix Brekkie Junior, register at mix1063.com.au.
Thanks to Blue Water.
The southwest winter has arrived. Defeat winter when you come home to a Middleton's home. Come home to Middleton's Heating, keeping your family comfortable. The Mix FM Business of the Month.
At Westvic Sheds and Garages, not only do they build you a shed, they'll also supply and fit roller doors, panel lift doors and motors. They can even retrofit a motor to your heavy tilt door. Colorbond fencing, yep, they'll also help you out with that. Concrete products, well, you wouldn't believe it, they'll help you out with that too. Want to know more? Go to Westvic Sheds, 411 Princess Highway, Colac West.
Harvey Norman clearance on now. Save 15% on the NutriBullet 900 watt blender. Now only $99. LG Quad Wash dishwasher now under $1,000. Save $100 on the Hisense top mount fridge. Now under $700. Save $1,300 on the Samsung 65-inch OLED TV. Now only $2,000.
Up away all those. Yeah, no, all of them got hats on. There you go.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, they've gone and said they don't want to see, they don't want to get too wet. So decided to...
Lockie Marnie wearing a beanie.
He wants to,
I
doesn't
told him he
Maxie?
can wear one.
He wants
Just wear
to.
it.
Yeah,
Jock Hillgrove's umpiring in the GDFNL today, so he wouldn't know.
Yeah, so
Okay.
second half about to get underway thanks to Sports Power Carl.
It's cold and you're a goal umpire, you should be able to wear a beanie.
Do we sell beanies at Sports Power Carl, Pete?
Oh, definitely, yes. This is where this beanie, the Big Freeze beanie come from Sports Power.
At the end of financial year coming up.
I got mine
Yeah.
from Coles.
Coles,
Yeah.
is it?
Yeah, we'll come back to that. Third quarter is underway thanks to Sports Power Carl. That's why I asked. And the ball come out to Silo. Silo's kick up towards half. A beautiful pick up by Malgrew. He's been fantastic today. Keeps a hand pass out wide to Pedersen. Hand pass missed Trotter the target, but it comes out to Nelson. He just placed the kick high up and under, and good grab too. Very, very good grab there, taken there. Taken by hand. He's shown a lot in this in the first half. The ball
Showing his hand.
That's right. And Rippon has tried to keep the ball afloat, but good bumping work there too. Ball still in dispute. Ball not coming out at all. We'll get a boundary throw in. As both players just get off the ground. I don't mind the crowd this afternoon, boys, considering the weather. Ball to be thrown up here.
Sponsors and plus players day or something today.
McDonald punches it for 20 metres. Rippon, good clean handball. Oh, just couldn't quite find hand. Play on to call. In fact, it's gone over the line now to play. We'll get a boundary throw in, will we? Or is it a free kick? Must be a boundary throw in.
Yeah, boundary throw.
Yeah, boundary throw in.
Yeah.
So 25 metres out here. Good chance for the Hawks to get the first goal of the second half. And to just bring the margin back to under 5 kicks. So boundary throw in here to take place. McDonald doing the ruck work against Gray. Tosses it in now. Bit of a nil-all draw there, really. Bone took it cleanly. He's immediately wrapped up. And umpire Michael Wright says, give it to me and I'll throw it up here. And he wastes no time in doing so. Gee, Gray got up very, very early. He's got a massive leap on him. Yes. Comes out to Bone. That's Lockie. Just floats the kick up towards the centre of the ground. Good use of the body there. But I think a free kick is going to go to a Bay. It's going to go to Kangas. So Richard Kangas.
Kangas.
Exactly right. So he's been very good so far. Ben, the Bay's best player, I reckon, in the first half. He's going to put the Hawks into attack again. Floats the kick into the forward pocket. Which way will the ball go? The ball through the hands of Manane. We'll get a boundary throw in about 50 around right front of the bar.
Peter Hickey bar.
No, the canteen's named after Peter Hickey, not the bar.
Don Perkins.
Stewie Sutherland bar.
Okay. So a couple of minutes gone, boys. No chance at half-time score. Otway District's lead by 31 points.
Boundaries throwing here, so McDonald up against Gray. Abraham underneath the footy, couldn't take it. Chancey now. Ball kicked inside the forward 50, but there's a man loose in the goal square for Otway. The goalkeeper sends it up high, finds a teammate.
Sillo.
So Sillo with the footy. Back 50 for Otway. Looking at field, 46 plays, 15. They lead by 31 points, the Demons. Kicked in the big stoppage here. Burnett punches it forward. Kicked off the ground there by Patch, the centre half forward. Sutherland got the hand pass out. And Abraham on the bottom of this pack, and it'll be another ball up. Just on the half forward area for Otway. So no score yet in this third quarter. The premiership quarter, as the old folks like Peter Heron would call it. Kicked out of there by Ashton Harrison. It's a high hop up and under one, but a good mark in the back line there. John Stewart, class over centre mark of the day. The kick was a bit meh. Burnett couldn't get it, and it's been kicked off the ground, and it finds Josh Bone. So Bone switches, and Sillo with the footy again. So Connor, Sillo kicks short. They're just kicking it to each other at the moment.
Turnover after turnover.
But Abraham got it over the top to Bone. Who's kicked. Is it still alive or is it still out of bounds? It's out of bounds.
Around the ground, thanks to Think Water Boys. Illawarra back 32, lead South Colac 15. Alvey 40, lead Simpson 14. And Western Eagles 28, lead the Colac Imperials 27. Nothing from Stribling Reserve as yet.
Fine and Pete.
Yep, fine and
throw the
disrespectful to all the supporters out there by just not bothering to activate your app. It's not like it's 5 minutes old.
Yep, Gray wins the tap out. There's a free kick. Umpire's blown the whistle. It's going to go to Apollo Bay out of that stoppage. Oh, no, it's going to go to Otway. So Mulgrew with the free kick puts it inside the forward 50. It's been marked inside the forward 50. I reckon it's keeper plays right in front of me.
It is Dean Marnie.
Dean Marnie, that's what I thought it was. And Marnie will go back and have a shot for goal. He's kicked one so far this afternoon. Drew to the stats man on him. How many times has he kicked multiple goals in the game?
Put your house on this one, AJ, would you?
I'll put your house on it, mate. How's that sound?
The whole farm.
Oh, no. Team pressure's on.
And the tractors goes back. And he's kicked it. AJ, you owe Pete Mulhare in a house. Goal with 8 attendance, Dean Marnie.
A West Vic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
Add an extra 0 onto that list as well.
8-4-52. Otway Districts 2-3-15. Apollo Bay, Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard third quarter. All thanks to Sports Pal Colac. We've gone 4 minutes on the Richardson Real Estate time clock. And in front of Sports Power this morning, I saw a Demons and a Hawks jumper. Were they Melbourne and Hawthorn, or are they sort of celebrating this was our broadcast game?
Maybe that's what they were doing. Maybe Trish put them in there.
Bit of promo.
Yeah,
I like it. I wouldn't buy either jumper.
Good on you.
The Hawks jumper is the most horrible football jumper.
Oh, no.
Poos and wheeze. Literally. That's what they look like.
Oh, boy.
All right, back in the middle now.
Horrible colours.
All right, we get it. Melgrew around the footy again. I think that was a little high there.
Well, they used their town colours with green and gold. I don't know why they couldn't go back to them. That'd be much more better.
They're vacant colours. The Otway Rovers used to be green and gold, but
Otway's going to wear the purple jumpers in a few weeks' time.
The violet crumbles?
Yeah, the violet crumble jumpers.
Oh, that'd be good. Melgrew gets pinned to him. We'll get another ball up.
I might wear their kangaroo jumper one day against South Colac. That'd be good.
Shit, that was sort of like the Port Adelaide Collingwood type scenario. That was a little bit...
Yeah. Textbook, what you're not allowed to do these days, that tackle.
Yeah, he's headed.
That's 18 weeks in the AFL if he did that.
That'd be life, I reckon. Ball's kick, though, wasn't great. Melgrew, no, it was touched off the boot, so Melgrew just likes to slam on the boot. Oh, gee, that would all ball, though, I reckon. Fair umpiring, too. Coming through that again there. Good pick up by Patch. Hand pass was small, but Silo laid a very, very good tackle. And I think that might have been on West, and its ball's been pinned to him, and we'll get another ball up. But Brown half, well, no, in fact, it was Brew Goodlet. Last one off the ground. Ball up again here. Rain continuing to fall here. Looks like it's in for the rest of the day, unfortunately. Melgrew been very good again today. Getting past to McKenzie. Just couldn't quite take it cleanly. Gee, wrapped up in a very good, strong tackle there. Was great. In fact, it was Hogan. And the ball pinned to him. We'll get another ball up. No dangerous tackle in that, Pete?
No. Luckily, his head didn't hit the ground, but the action was pretty similar.
That's right. Ball been kicked out of there. Bone hunting for the footy. Does so there. Crowing him very, very solidly there. Burnett. Harrison. Ball's pinned to him once more. We'll get another ball up there too. Burnett and Harrison. Two of the two of the household names in the Culligan district.
Yeah.
Goes for many, many years.
Don't know whether the two fathers would have played on each other though.
That's right. Patterson's kick inside 50 here for the D's. Sutherland running into each other there. Coming through there, West went to ground. They slid on the ground, really, when you think of it. Here's Kangas again. Kangas just a snap kick up towards centre wing here. Oh, good double fist at that time from your man, AJ Stewart.
John Stewart.
And we'll get a boundary throw it on centre wing. Just double fists it over the line and out of here. It's the golden fist.
Yes.
Who's the Stewart out of home and away?
Alf Stewart.
Alf.
Yeah, Flavin Galar.
Pretty random.
I just love him based on what he says on the show.
Never ever watched an episode of Home and Away. I'm proud to say that.
You're better now, Maxie.
Yeah, better for it. Lived a great life.
And stoned to Flavin Close too.
I've watched about 600 Neighbours though. Here's a chance now. Burnett that returns soon, actually, Neighbours. Yeah. Burnett kicks the centre half forward for Otway. Stuart Sutherland couldn't take the mark. It's a hot football to be won here on ground level. Mulgrew's hand pass was swung, but Apollo Bay somehow get the football there. Kick looking for hand.
Oh, good mark.
Has he taken the mark? Class over centre mark of the day. This is the hands of God by Mitch Hand. At 17 Grapes.
Oh, no.
And he's been run down.
Oh, dear.
Oh, slipped at the vital time.
Tried to take him on, tripped over his own boot. Wasn't his hand he tripped over. Kicked the centre half forward. Otway are up and about now. Hand pass looking for Sutherland. He got the cheeky hand pass out looking for Fenton.
Good tackle.
He's tackled. And it's going to be a ball up in the left forward pocket for Otway. 8-4-52 the Demons. 2-3-15 Apollo Bay. This has been probably the worst game of the season so far that we've covered.
Yeah,
just hasn't. We've had a couple of good goals, but it's just, it's either been stoppages or kick to each other.
Haven't been able to put clean passages of play together.
And the rain coming has not helped.
No.
Seems like every time we come here, it just rains.
Yeah, it absolutely bucketed down. Well, we're here earlier in the year.
McKenzie wins the tap out. Again, just no one can get this. Just might as well play a game of rugby league. Right now, that's, I reckon, the way we can break open this game. A couple of Cam Muster breakaways or Pappenhausen. Ball's going to try and come out of here through Harrison. Hand pass. It's been turned over. D's with the footy again. Chance now for Stewart. O'Meara.
Oh.
Hand pass wasn't great. It was Stevens. The kick was smothered for Apollo Bay. Mulgrew again. Gee, it's hard to watch this game. Hard to commentate too. Yeah, it is. No one can get clean disposal. They just keep dropping. It's like a bar of soap out there. It's just slippery. No one can get a clean disposal. Be a ball up inside the forward 50 for Otway. 52-15.
Colac Imperial 63 defeated Western Eagles 38 in the A-grade netballs. A shot for goal there. It's been chucked on the line. Gray. Started a bit of candy beautifully. Goes across the goal front. He meant that too, I reckon.
Yeah.
I reckon he meant that, Pete.
Yeah.
Patch has marked it.
That was good team play. He a very low percentage shot on there, or he had a teammate just outside the square, and he's managed to hit his teammate. And
Jackson.
Still a bit of an awkward shot from here, though, isn't it, in these conditions?
About 5 in from the boundary. About 15 metres out. Can he convert? No, never looked like it, Pete.
He's missed the lot.
Nah, going pies.
Should have had the shot in the first place.
Yeah, I know. So Patch has kicked his What's he kicked? That's his first score of the afternoon. So that takes.
He's looked lively though, doesn't he?
Yeah, he has.
8-5 plays 2-3. 53 plays.
Turnover from the kick.
It is. Oh, come off somebody's head. Believe it or not.
McDougall, I reckon.
Yeah, it was coming through there again, O'Meara, but I think he might have been out of play. I just think they've got the. I just think they need a Stewie Sutherland to kick a goal. I reckon every time the ball's gone down there, they've gone to him, Maxie. I reckon
in the last quarter, you just play Stewie Sutherland deep and just kick it. If you get 15 inside 50s, just go to him every time. Just try and get him a goal. That's all we want from this game now, I reckon. For Otway, you're going to win it. Not going to jinx it like Drew did Lawn last week, but I think they're going to win it from here. Here's a chance now for the Hawks, and just keep kicking it to Stewie and see if he can kick a few. And his 250th. Here's Pedersen on ground level. Kick was smothered. Chance now for Harrison, who just bangs the ball out of the defensive 50. Rolls towards centre half forward, but Fenton's got the football, the assistant coach. Got it over top to Stewart. Bangs the ball forward. Chance here go for O'Meara. Couldn't take it with him. Here's Baird trying to gather the football for Apollo Bay. Again, just a hot bar of soap. It was Pedersen there. Bones throwing a tackle too. Baird still there for Apollo Bay, and it's going to be ball up on centre wing. Turn the lights on, champ. Come on.
Come on.
It's dark, gloomy. People Heron's getting scared. Flick the lights on.
Someone's got the car lights on over here.
Alvia put the foot down in the footy, boys. It's 53 to Simpson 14, thanks to
You
Thinkwater.
can pay Brad Altons and James Kelly to be here today. You can pay for those lights to come on. Right. Ball kicked inside the footer.
Well done, Harrow.
Bone couldn't take the mark. Here's a chance now. They're lining up here. Bone again.
Nice
Lachlan
kick.
Bone kicks. Finds a teammate. Couldn't take the mark, though, in the right forward pocket. Keeps it at play, but Harrison's going to go to the football. He's tackled straight away. And is it going to be a ball up in the right forward pocket? It is. 8-5, 53, 2-3-15.
We need 3 behinds, Drew, don't we? 8-8-56.
Oh, that's right.
Umpire throws it back up.
Don't jinx it, AJ.
Sutherland with the football. Tries to Jackie Chang kick it towards his goal line. Fell over there with Stevens.
Ooh.
Good tackle there by Maxwell, and it'll be a ball up again. By Robertson. Another ball up, Drew, 53 to 15. Try and get something. Get something for us, Drew.
I'll try my best.
There's a couple of goals.
Yeah, I'll try my best. Trotter over the top of the footy, ball pinned to him. We'll get a ball up. Well, we were about 38. Lead South Carolina 21.
Oh, there's the lights.
I think Pete Hickey might have something to do with that. He might be
I think
tuning
Max
in.
Blake did.
Yeah. Coming through there was Graham. Kicked out of the pack that time from Gray.
Champ was listening to us.
Ball kicked forward there. The lights are on. It looks sort of like the MCG lights. Yeah, that's
Better.
fantastic.
It's better than the MCG lights.
Brew Goodland comes and he just lets you know about it as well. The ball kicked forward and Fent's just happy to see it go over.
There's a football ground out there. I didn't notice that.
So do you get scared in the dark, do you, Pete?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
I think people get scared of Pete in the dark.
Henry throw in. Back to the serious stuff. 70 metres out from goal. So what can Apollo Bay do here? Can they match Drew a goal here? We haven't only had the one goal kicked in this quarter. Tate says, give it to me and I'll throw it up as Abraham and McDonald just Sarah Pleasantries on the way past.
They are pretty good lights here, aren't they?
They are. Yeah, very impressive.
McDonald won the tap down. So you're coming in very, very solidly. Free kick been picked out.
Over the shoulder.
Thank you, AJ. It's going to go to O'Meara. He gets a hand passed away now. It's a Bone. Bones kick up towards the half-forward line. Went over the head there of Graham. The goal kicker. One of the goal kickers this afternoon for the D's. We'll get a boundary throw in. So 8-5-53, Otway Districts lead Apollo A 2-3-15. Sam Melgrew and D. Martin, the multiple goal kickers so far with 2 apiece. Boundary throw in. Once again, Abraham might have been doing the ruck work there.
He was.
Too.
Yep.
Ball spills out the back. Trotter. But absolutely poleaxed by about 3 players. And we'll get yet another boundary throw in here too. Approaching the 15-minute mark of this third quarter thanks to Sports Power Colac. 8-5-53 to 2-3-15. In control of this one.
We had goals scored this quarter.
That the one goal kick, Pete.
One goal.
Dean Marnie was
that's right. Yep. I want a house on that. I should have remembered it.
And he's got an up opportunity here. Abraham got dispossessed in the tackle. Gee, you'd be unlucky not to get himself a free kick there. He was dragged up for about 5 minutes after the ball got rid of it. Ball spilled out to Maraka, and he's happy to see the ball go over the line and out of play. We'll get a boundary throw in. So,
knowing AJ paying back bets, you're going to get that house and farm about 17 life cycles away.
And he'll be still coughing it up.
More of a chance Essendon winning a final.
I'll get you an apartment in New York, Pete.
Sounds good. Yeah,
cheesy eyes light up there. Ball spilled out again.
But not in Japan.
No, that's right.
Well, starved to death over there.
Kick was smart enough to boot off the hands of McDonald. Punch forward inside 50 again by Bone. Abraham, good handball, missed Clark to target.
Nice.
Kangas was intercepted beautifully. And he just banks a high up and under kick that'll bring back Snow, but doing a good job of it.
Stewart.
Was old man AJ Stewart.
Yes.
And he's taking it in the defensive side of the centre. He kicks up towards the half-forward line. Over the top there, no mate taking that time there from Graham. Ball spilled out again there. Here's an opportunity now with a long kick up the line. Boy Smith, no answer call. Coming through Maxwell. Good handball under pressure to Silo. He's got himself into the game in the third quarter. Beautiful chipping ball into the corridor and finds Clark. And Clark sees another option. That's Bone. Lockie plays on quickly. Runs to 50. Goes inside 50 looking that time there. No mate taken from Gray. Here's Abraham in the left forward pocket. Can he produce some magic? No way! Hit the post.
Snag the post.
And he might have kicked the point of the season.
Point of the century.
Nearly said the point of the century. Down those conditions. And nearly gave us something too. 8-6 plays 2-3. Approaching the 17.5-minute mark of this third quarter. All thanks to Sports Power Colic. That is all on the Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard.
Son of a gun. Hudson Harrison kicks out of the goal square. Finds a teammate. And just going to stop and suck in a bit of the old air. Ball kicked out of defensive 50 here. And was it out of bounds on the full?
Yeah, I think it's on the full or...
Jeez,
yes, it is on the full.
How'd they do that? Couple of good disposals and then they just blow it. Mulgrew's been very good this afternoon for Otway. Big pack around this one. Abraham flew high, couldn't take the mark. Another stoppage. What's the hit outs, AJ?
So Al McKenzie's got about 16. Gray's got 13. We'll come back to that. 10 to Sean Maxwell.
Yeah.
A couple others for...
A lot of stoppages. McKenzie wins that tap out for Otway. O'Meara on ground level. Left forward pocket for the D's.
So Marshall McDonald's on about 12 and Baird's on about 20 for Oppo.
Yeah, okay.
What about this for a score on Max? Warrnambool 113 at half time. 113-19.
Kicking like a drunk monkey that's trying to swim laps of a ripped beach.
Portland 4-4-28. Cobden 4-6-30. Leigh Detroit 3-5-23, by the way. And Port Fairy 5-1. Leigh South Warrnambool 1-2.
Hampden League. So back... Still in the forward pocket for Otway. It's been here for about 5 minutes. Mulgrew out of that stoppage. Kick to the top of the goal square here. Here's Burnett trying to create something. Otway defenders all fell.
Got a free kick, I think.
Yeah.
They all fell down. It's going to be a free kick going to Burnett in the right forward pocket.
Gee, that Pollard bloke was a bit stiff there. He just slipped over and just landed on top of him.
He knocked 3 of his defenders out too. Just slid there. So... Burnett will try and go back and kick his second goal. Kicked a ripper of a goal in that second quarter where he crumbed it beautifully. He's kicked that, Drew, like a...
Cow with a cup of tea.
1 point. Went straight. He's aiming for the points then. 8-7-55 to 2-3-15. AJ, they might have just heard you call. We got the lights turned on. We might get the 8-8.
We might.
Yeah, you might get your wish, AJ. Just keep the calm on the farm, please, mate. We're coming through Mulgrew, being very good. Beautiful pick up in the conditions. And they got the ball forward again through Fenton. It's a snapping ball, and Marable takes the mark. He's got players queuing up inside 50. He's got one of them. He's got a fines loose, and Graham is one of them.
Here we go, Drew.
And here's an opportunity here. In fact, sorry, it's Patch. Patch marks it about 35, 40 metres out. Heavy ball. He's going to kick it.
He's going to kick after the siren.
This could be interesting,
siren. He's going to kick us from about 50. So you'll be hoping, AJ, this goes through for a point.
Double or nothing, AJ.
I'll get you an apartment in Los Angeles, Pete.
Go see the LA Lakers players during the NBA season. So Patch comes in now from 40. Is it going to be his wish? It looks pretty good, AJ. He's going to get it. Here we go. I've never seen him barrack so hard for a point than he does in his life. So we'll come back to that. Apollo 8, 2-3-15 at three-quarter time. Up, Dushy, sir. 8-8-56. That is on the bar machinery scoreboard. And that is three-quarter time. We'll take a break on CDFNL Live. Back with the case. Last quarter after this.
On Mix FM, this is CDFNL Live.
The Kanga Cup is one of the biggest international youth football tournaments in the Southern Hemisphere and one of the best tournaments of its kind in the world. This year, players from around Australia and the world will head to Canberra in the July school holidays. Registrations are open now for under 9s through to under 18s, but will close soon. If you'd like to register as a player or as a team, head to kangacup.com to learn more. The Kanga Cup, proudly supported by Mix FM.
CMTP was born out of humble beginnings in a Colac backyard in 1976. Today, they're still...
And 1 mark. Looking at the Polo Bay side of things, Drew, it's the two defenders who are on the leading stats there. Hudson Harrison, 16 disposals, 12 kicks, 4 handballs, 1 mark. Richard Kanga, 16 kicks, 1 handball and a couple of marks. Those are the leading stats when it's the three-quarter time. Thanks to Stepcom, Drew.
Yeah, no update from the Western Oval as yet. Or about 51 leading South Colac 21 and Alvey 65 leads Simpson 20. We'll get some A-grade netball scores just a moment because there's a big upset brewing down at Simpson in the A-grade netball. Simpson have not won a game this season, and it looks like they're going to break that hoodoo. So the ball's gone to centre half forward here for the Bay. Oh, very, very heavy tackle there on Paddy Luck, and he's going to win himself a shot on goal here directly in front, about 40 metres out. So they haven't kicked the goal since the 23.5-minute mark of the second quarter when Nash kicked that nice goal. They haven't back. That was their last score, as a matter of fact. So big opportunity here for Paddy Lugg. Of course, looking at his... just kicked the 3 goals in senior footy. Looks like he's going to stay. No, goes to the top of the goal square. Ball's competing back there, but Gray did really well there for the D's. Chip kick over the top and finds Lockie Bone in defence. He goes looking that time for Patterson. Ball off hands. Picked up again by Smith. He went to ground. Paddles the ball out. Rippin. He's immediately whacked. In fact, it was Ash. Ball spilled out again. Josh Bone dispossessed. Ball's like a cake of soap at the moment. All not going anywhere whatsoever. Dean Tevlin says, give it to you boys. We'll had enough of this. And it will toss up. Scores Colac Imperial 63 defeated to Western Eagles 38, while Iwara Beck 41. Defeating South Colac 32 in the A-grade netball. Thanks to Theodore Podiatry this afternoon. And looks like we're not going to... Umpire Dean Tevlin says, I'll sort it out. Balls will come in and we'll throw it up. As round 10 is on the home straight as it stands at the moment. O'Meara, quick fire hand pass. Not sure everyone was ready for that, as Marnie happy to see it take a go over. We'll get a boundary throw in. Pete, what do Apollo Bay obviously have to do the last quarter? Take the scoreboard out of the equation.
Yeah, look, their effort's been good. It'd be nice to see them put together a couple of nice pieces of play. Hand up forward is a bit of a target for him. If they can get some delivery into him, he might be able to give them some results. But thought Baird has been pretty good in the ruck.
Yeah, he's good
for Apollo Bay as well.
He won that tap down too, Pete. Coming through O'Meara, just went to ground at the wrong moment. Patch is lurking around this contest. Abraham has given away a free kick. And it'll go to Ash on centre wing. So Ash is going to put the Hawks back inside 50 again. It's a high up and under kick. Gee, I reckon McDonald, when his arm held there, umpire missed it. He's kept the ball afloat, dispossessed. Comes out Patterson, just likes to kick forward.
Oh, nice move.
Nice move there indeed. It's gone back inside 50. Curry couldn't quite take the footy cleanly. He was under a bit of pressure though, however. Ball spilled out, fence and heavily tackled. And by McDonald. And he let him know all about it too. So boundary throw in here in the left foot pocket from the Bay. Can they string together the first goal of the last quarter? We're coming up to the 3-minute mark with Otway leading by 41 points.
It has been a terrible game of footy. And what's happening now? It's going to be a ball in again. It's just, trying to describe it at three-quarter time to you guys. It's just one of those you can sort of take away and sit back and watch your side demolish another team and you'll be all right. But it's just nothing's happened today. It's just a couple of maybe all right goals. But other than that, sides just can't break away out of these stoppages.
Free kick Apollo Bay, you boys, I think.
It's going to a player that's absolutely covered in mud.
I think it might be Mitch Ash. He's got the 59 covered, I'd say.
So Ash who kicked the last goal for Apollo Bay at this end back in the second quarter. Can he try and just spark things up a little bit? Give us a little bit of pulse, Pete.
Yes.
Give us something. Put a bit of chili flakes on it.
There we
And
go.
he has. He's kicked the goal. And I'm just going to say it because we might not going to get another goal. It's a goal of the day contender.
A Westfield Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
3-3-21 Apollo Bay to 8-8-56 on the Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard. KFC Colac last quarter. Just put some spices into this game and give us something. Maybe a couple of quick goals to the Bay and just liven things up a little bit.
That was a nice finish by Ash. It was a pretty tough shot in conditions like this. He wasn't. He was on a bit of an angle there and 40 metres out and
a pretty heavy ball too.
Pretty heavy ball, yeah, that's right.
So Gray and Baird will be doing the ruck duties again. Lights are on here at Jellybrand Recreation Reserve. And it was Gray who got the tap out. Here's a chance
good
now.
Tackle.
Big tackle of play. It's going to be a free kick to Apollo Bay at that stoppage. And Ash, the goal kicker, sorry, not Ash, the goal kicker, it's Smith with the footy. He switches.
Turned it
Looking
over.
for Harrison, turned over, went straight in the hands of Abraham. Abraham now kicks forward, finds Mulgrew. He's had a wonderful afternoon. Sammy Mulgrew, his kick though wasn't a great kick though, turned over. Apollo Bay go forward again. Can they get a couple in a row? Ripping, hand pass wasn't good. Good tackle there by hand. Ball up at centre half forward for Apollo Bay. 56 plays, 21. By throws it back up on the 50. Oh, he's not going to. He stops. Now he does it. It's going to be a free kick. And to Apollo Bay again.
Otway.
So Otway. Oh, jeez. Even I'm falling asleep calling this game.
Ball kick to centre wing.
Taking annual leave.
Kangas is out.
Kangas is out here, Pete, and he's got the footy now, and he's going to chip it over the top. Looking for a teammate. A clean ball, 3 stumps out of the ground. Here's an opportunity now with Hand. Fires it the hand pass away to Ash. He's kicked a couple of goals. He has a shot from 45. It's going to go right to the goal square. Right there, punches over the line. It's going to send Silo. He's just happy to rush it through for a one behind. So, yeah, that sums up the game in a nutshell. Here's the scoreline for you, AJ. Apollo A 3-4-22, Richie. Taiwan District's 8-8-56, brother.
I'd be rather watching cricket than this.
Kicked off the ground here by Gray, bouncing towards the wing as it rains. Getting probably the heaviest it's been for a day. Like a cake is up. Trido doing really well. Good handball to Gray. And Gray thumps it inside 50. Sutherland's one out. Kangas coming from the side. Couldn't bring down the mark. Oh, great tackle patch. Should be holding the ball and he'll get a shot for goal. No. It's gone the other way. And 50. Gee, that was a bit controversial there, Pete.
Gee, I thought that's free kick 100% should have been the other way.
Yeah, but I think the umpires, are in the same vote as you, Max. I think they're keen to get out of there as well. So, Kangas will take the kick at the centre of the ground. He's been brilliant today.
If I had been the umpire, I would have given it to Stewie Sutherland just to create a bit of interest.
Yeah, no theatre there, Pete. Coming over the top there, Stewart couldn't quite bring in the mark. Bird out looking for the footy. Oh, that was both sides going for the footy, but Stevens, luckily for him, will win himself a free kick. Bird out did the right thing, but got Stevens high. And Tatey said, "No, mate." Both sides, both players didn't want the footy, so Tatey says, "No, I'll give it for you. Go fetch this." Stevens decides to go to the hot spot where the pack of players are raising, and Ash coming from the side.
That's 50.
And that should be 50. You're right, Pete.
50.
Yeah, it should have been 50. So Mitch Ash will go back and have a shot for number 3 directly in front. And just to put the margin back to 28 points. So they're just gaining a bit of respectability back on the scoreboard here. Apollo Bay comes in now, Ash for number 3. And he's hooked it. That's a bad miss.
Gee, that Otway player was not in that contest at all and came in late. And
I agree with you, Pete.
Yeah.
Two goals, one for Mitch Ash this afternoon. It goes on to 3-5-23. Apollo Bay. Trial District's 8-8-56, and we played 8 minutes in this final quarter thanks to KFC Colac.
Mulgrew kicks looking for McKenzie, couldn't take the mark. Chance in now for Smith. Hand pass was smothered. Backwards. Apollo Bay, though, I tell you what, they're finishing off pretty good, aren't they? Yeah. Having a good crack. Harrison.
Kangas is out
switches
again.
to Kangas. Been awesome today, Kangas. Sends the ball back inside the forward 50.
Oh.
Couldn't take the mark.
Big contest.
Was Silo. Kicked off the ground there by Mulgrew. Again, big tackle play. Free kick's going to go the way of Otway in the back 50 to Marnie. So Marnie with the footy for Otway Districts. Kick is a high up and under one. Pedersen's there as well. McDougall for Apollo Bay. Hand pass looking for Marshall. Stolen by Burnett. He's going to be pinned hole in the footy. That was a tough call in the wet. And they're away again, Apollo Bay. They go kick inside the forward 50. Couldn't take the mark. Marnie gets the hand pass out just before he was tackled. Kicked off the ground there by Silo. Chancing out for Ash again for number 3.
Got him.
Oh, finds a teammate, and it's Shane Curry. He's taken the mark.
He's played on.
And the left forward pocket plays on and kicks a goal.
There we go.
It's a goal at A contender.
A Westvic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
Oh, the Hawks, the sleepy Hawks might have woken the sleepy Maxi up. They've kicked a couple of goals. 4-5-29, not game on yet, but if they can snag another one, you never know. 4-5-29 Apollo Bay, 8-8-56 Otway Districts, KFC Colac last quarter. And we've travelled 10 minutes, almost 10 minutes in this last term.
So Otway's been stuck on brother for a while, AJ.
He jinxed him, AJ.
G'day to your brother, Pete, listening in Geelong.
At Leopold.
Leopold. So back in the middle now.
The grand final venue, Drew.
That's right.
Yeah.
Gee, having the...
I'll be able to park my car in his driveway.
Will he charge you?
Probably.
Apollo Bay's final score.
Bet you $10 you won't even go.
Otway Districts earlier in the year was 4-5-29, and they're on the exact score now. How's that for a stat, AJ?
Stevcom stats, Drew. Thank you very much.
Ball
Lightning striking twice, Drewy.
Potentially, but wait and see.
They're on the run here. They've gotten some repeat entrances. They're getting a bit of the football.
Sutherland's been running in the middle, and he's going to win himself a free kick. Not a lot, isn't it? So Stewie Sutherland in the centre again. He's 250th. He drives it long up towards inside 50. Graham at the contest, but Harrison, good mark. Well done, Hudson Harrison. Class Harvest centre mark of the day. He's taken a couple of nice grabs today. And he drives it long out towards the wing. Here comes Ash again. He's already kicked a couple. Ball off hands. Mirabel come barge again. And the umpire has spotted something. Not sure what's going on. Ball up.
So have Otway only kicked one goal in the second half so far?
They've kicked only one goal, Pete.
Yeah.
They've only kicked one goal for. Apollo Bay have won the second half so far.
Yeah, they have.
Lug. Gee, that wind's
picking up. Oh.
Gee, that is icy. Mulgrew. Stacks on the mill, boys. One object and everyone will follow. Kicked out of there by, I think there was Sutherland again underneath it. Kangas. I think it might have gone out of play, and I think it might have gone out in the full.
Yep, out in the full.
Poor old Kangas just fell over the fence there. I think he's okay.
Yeah, he's all right, Pete. So Kangas will take the kick. And he's going to launch it out of the fence again. He's created a lot of drive across half back today.
Yeah, he has.
A ripper.
Yeah, been very good. And he's going to drive it again towards the centre of the ground. It's a high up and under kick. Now might bring back a bit of snow. Good contest there from Trotter. Coming at... Oh, Abraham was very, very heavily. That is a dumping tackle. And that is... thank goodness he's all right. Dylan Manane. That was a very heavy tackle. So that was something for the match review to look at on Monday. Comes out to West. West's kick up towards centre, towards the left half forward flank. Mulgrew over the top of the footy. Ball still on the spew, Paul pinned and get a ball. A good bit of sportsmanship there from Manane and
Who's
Jimmy
the Michael
Abraham.
Christian of the AFL Barwon, Pete?
I think it might be Mr. Michael Lim.
Oh, Lemmy.
Might be Mr. Lim.
So ball up again here. 12.5 gone in this KSC Colac last quarter. Apollo have only kicked only 2 goals in the last quarter. Good chance to make it 3. Oh, West, he's going to be stiff here, I reckon. Holding the footy. He went to ground. Might have been a little unlucky, but it was holding the footy. Bit stiff. But anyway, free kick to the D's. Al McKenzie gives it to Mulgrew. He was run down. Just got the kick away just. And the Hawks are just making this game into a bit of a game here. Ball kicked inside 50, but no, hardly any of Apollo Bay forwards there. Marnie, Bone, in fact, comes back down to McKenzie. Gee, they're making them work here that way. Mark been taken by Bone in the last line of defence. He goes out wide to Silo, just comes off. So Silla now out of defence, just runs it out. Just a high up and under kick should work okay through the hands of Clark. Clark come barging in, Lug over the top of the footy, got collided into his own man. Ball's still in dispute. It's locked up. Ball pin. We'll get another stoppage. 13 gone in this final quarter. Apollo Bay, credit to them. They really worked hard to get themselves back to 27 points, but Otway still in control.
Boy throws it back up, centre half forward. It was McKenzie wins the tap out for Otway at half back. Here's Bone. Hand pass was smothered. Harrison through traffic. Got it over top to West. His hand pass was smothered. West tries to gather the football again. Good tackle there by Burnett.
Oh.
It's a real hot football. Manage there as well for Apollo Bay. Trotters there too. Kicked off there by McKenzie. From centre half back to centre wing. Patch couldn't take the mark. Here's Harrison. Sells a bit of candy. Has a bit of time too. Kicks around the body. It's a centre half forward for Apollo Bay. Almost marked there by from Marshall. Sorry, Marshall McDonald. And it'll be a ball up on centre wing.
No chickens today, boys, I can see.
No, they had the sponsors' lunch on at lunch.
Oh, no.
They would have picked it up and sold it at KFC, mate. If there's money to be make it. Don't just let them free walk onto your footy ground.
Well, Pete's got an apartment in New York, so he's happy.
That's right.
He nearly gave him the apartment to LA.
Nearly. I still might, Drew.
Oh, calm down, mate. Don't get that big of a head.
Umpire throws it back up. McKenzie wins the tap out. Chancey now for Clark. His kick was smothered. And there's a whistle. There's a whistle. Whistle.
Free kick, I think.
Could go anyway. They wanted an advantage, but it's going to be a free kick at half back to the Demons. Silo with the free kick, or Silo. There's a few players covered in mud there, Pete. Don't you?
I'm struggling to read some numbers.
Mulgrews tackled there. And it'll be a ball up. They wanted hold of the footy there. Apollo Bay. They've got a bit of intent about it, haven't they? They really...
Oh, they've been pretty keen in the contest all day, Apollo Bay.
Trying to, sense that there is an opportunity that maybe they could pinch this, but...
Nice
frustrating in this weather as kick after kick gets smothered, but the ball goes forward now for Hawthorn for Otway Districts. Tapped there forward. Stevens is there for Apollo Bay. Chance there for Otway. They go inside the forward 50. It's a 1-on-2 there for Gray. Beats them all. It's gone out of bounds on the full, I think, or is it out of bounds? No, it's a free kick.
Yeah,
Kangas will take it, last line of defence. 56 plays 29, margins 27 points. And, not much I can say about that. We've got a very long program after last week. We had a very short post-game.
Yeah.
We have a very long post-game.
I reckon there's about 6 minutes to go. I reckon that's why the quarter's been going about 20, 21 minutes on average there. Ball spilled to the back. Good tackle laid there. And I think it might have been Burnett at hand pass it out of play. We get a boundary throw in. In fact, it might be a ball up, is it? No, boundary throw in. So, but at least Apollo Bay have made the scoreboard looked a lot more respectable. Looked like it was standing in the barrel of a 70 to 80 point loss.
Yeah, it's really only been 15 minutes of football in that second quarter that's really put the margin in this game.
McDonald winning the tap. Burnett must wins himself a free kick. Nearly got his head ripped off. So he quickly plays on and drives it inside 50. Patch has got a good run at this. Punched away that time there by Hudson Harrison. Ball still looking for towards the boundary. Harrison Trotter wrapped him up in a very good tackle and has spilled over. We'll get a boundary throw, and well done, Dale Trotter.
Geez, that was a great second effort from Harrison too, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was great.
Been very good today, Hudson Harrison. The skipper. We'll get a boundary throw in here. Probably the best place to be is where the social room is today for a big day there. Boundary throw in again. Harrison doing the ruck work. Sutherland still looking for his goal in game 250. Ball kick to the goal square. Gray. It's touched off the boot though. Had kick forward. Pat's got a kick out of the pack there somehow. And McDougall just happy to concede their the first score of the last quarter for Otway. The 8-9 plays 4-5. Ball quickly kicked back in. Harrison couldn't quite take it. Sutherland smelling a goal here, I reckon. And the ball pins to him. And we will get another ball up there. McDonald over the top of him like a glove. And Lug gives the ball back to the umpire.
Round the grounds, thanks to thin quarter. Illawarra back 66 leads South Colac 23. And LV 80 leading Simpson 26. Not what's happened in the Western Oval. They've just
Stevens should win a free kick for holding the ball, and he will get that. Well done, Stevens. Just kept the ball afloat and had no opportunity to get rid of the ball. So Stevens wins himself a free kick here. Oh, gee, that handball is risky on a day like today. Come Ash, finds out the hand pass. Kick off the ground, I think it was from Josh Bone. And he has a fresh air shot but missed the footy. And we will get another boundary throw in here. Just surely there's a couple of minutes to go. It's been one of those days, Pete.
Put us out of our misery.
Yeah, it has been a bit of a struggle today. But
8-9 plays 4-5, but we'll be at Red Rock next week. Big game. LV taking on Aurora back. A game before the bye. That's a big game, that one.
Yeah, that'll have a big say.
And Trotter has a flying shot for goal, but there's a free kick coming. It's going to come back. And I think it might be going to O'Meara because he was dragged after he kicked the foot, after he got rid of the ball. So Connor O'Meara being a very good picker for the Otway side this in 2023.
Is he a relation to Jaeger or Jaeger?
I don't know.
You don't hear that O'Meara name very often, do you?
Might be Donny.
Donny O'Meara.
Who's he, Pete?
Oh, an Apollo Bay legend.
Is he?
Yeah.
Donny O'Meara,
Okay,
yeah.
well, he'd be definitely related to him. Yeah.
Yeah, it could be
Definitely.
this way.
Well, not definitely,
Big
but he
call,
probably.
Well, except he's playing for Otway.
Come
Yeah,
over
I know, but he...
over from Lyra, decisive. Here it is.
Here we go.
Stewie Sutherland.
Here we go.
Right in front of the audience, too.
It's brought the crowd to life.
And he'll go back 35 metres out in game 250. If he kicks this will lift the roof will be off, I reckon. So in he comes. Can Stewie deliver in 250?
He likes it.
250. Kicks the goal of the day contender. What a beauty.
A West Vic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
Well, we waited all day for it, and it's come up towards the 20-minute mark of the last quarter. In game 250, kicks his first, and Otway's first goal of the last quarter. They go on to 9-9-63. Apollo Bay, I should say, 4-5-29. We played 20 minutes in this case.
Yeah, love you, Stewie.
Quarter. Well done, Stewie Sutherland in game 250. He's been lurking for a goal for the last hour, and he gets a well-deserved goal. Well done, Stewie Sutherland in game 250. Congratulations.
One more goal, Drew. 10-9-69. Lemon chicken. It's in play, Pete.
Oh, no.
It is a bit of a lemon chicken sort of night, isn't it?
There's lemon another fee for Peter Hickey for dinner tonight.
Back in the middle now. Put us out of misery and blow that siren, please. It's been a good contested game of footy, but the skill level, it's just been meh, hasn't it? Just, not many highlights when you go back and have a look at it. But at the end of the day, Otway have won ugly, and they've got their 4 points. And they actually have a big game next week against Birregurra. If they are any chance of making the top 5 or having a crack at finals, they need to win next weekend against Birregurra. So they did knock off last year.
That's right.
So they go forward again. They've got a nice little percentage too, the D's.
Here we go, AJ. Oh.
Henderson's there, couldn't gather the football. Chance here now for O'Meara. Gets out of 1, out of 2. Backwards hand pass to Lockie Bone. He goes backwards by kick. It was a smart kick to McKenzie, who bangs the ball back inside the forward 50.
Here we go,
Noel
AJ.
to take the mark. Patch is there. It's going to go out of bounds and a boundary throw in.
Out of bounds on the full.
Oh.
Here we go, Drew.
So free kick will go the way of Patch.
What are we wagering here, AJ?
Oh, what do you reckon, Pete?
I reckon they should have given the kick to Stewie, even though he wasn't there.
Just find him somewhere. So Patch is going to do the old Harry Mackay. Oh, AJ! He's missed. It's a behind.
It was the Harry Mackay.
It's a 9-10-64 to 4 goals, 5-29. Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard. KFC Colac last quarter.
He nearly smashed the solar panels on the social room.
Hickey always tells us the day at Clay Brill cost Otway a footy where he kicked it into the fire barrel.
Fire barrel.
Kicked his 9th goal and went straight into the fire
Good
barrel.
Hudson Harrison.
He's been everywhere. He's even been on the roof of the social rooms.
To get the footy.
I wonder how many times Michael Harrison did that. And he's going to go to the top. He didn't quite get onto it. Coming out to Bone. He's wrapped up in a gong tackle. Should have been holding the footy. And coming up a very good tackle there was Stewart. And he'll get the ball up. Good size about him too. Your man AJ Stewart.
Yes.
Been good. Been very good today too. McKenzie punches inside 50. Picked up nicely O'Meara. Good tackle. That will be ball, I reckon. And there it is. The game is finished. And Otway Districts has celebrated game 250 for Stewie Sutherland in fine style. It wasn't pretty. But more importantly for them, they get the 4 points. But credit to Apollo Bay, they did fight out the game very strongly when the game was pretty much good as done at half-time. The final score here at Jellyburn this afternoon was a comprehensive win to Otway Districts, 9-10-64. Defeated Apollo Bay 4-5-29. And more importantly, Stewie Sutherland kicked the goal in the last minute to get a goal in game 250. In a game, Pete, there wasn't too many highlights, unfortunately.
No, there wasn't a lot of highlights in that game. There was a 10-minute spell of footy where Otway really put it together and moved the ball nicely, and they kicked 3 or 4 goals in a small period of time, and that really put the march.
Yeah, that
broke the back, and probably for the second half, you'd have to say that Apollo Bay probably had the better of.
Yeah, they would have.
Yeah, they did. I think they won the second. I think they won the last quarter. I think. Yeah, they did.
Yeah,
So.
and not only that, territory the ball inside their forward 50 would have spent more time in Apollo Bay's forward line than Otway. So. Otway will be pretty pleased to get the 4 points and to have a nice celebration for Stewie tonight, but they'll probably be a little bit disappointed with the way they played at the end of the day. I thought it probably wasn't one of their better games.
Yeah, that's true. Apollo Bay actually kicked in round 1 4-5-29, and today they kicked 4-5-29.
There you go.
So lightning a strike twice. I don't think that's ever happened before for a long time. I would have thought. Gee, not that I can recall. In the turnstiles, the kids come out to celebrate Stuart Sutherland.
Yes.
A great, one of the all-time greats, and I think they're going to do a guard of honour. Hudson Harrison's all over it. This is what footy's all about.
He's had a big day, Hudson. He's
done everything,
he's done everything. He's played very well. There's a lot of hope for Apollo Bay in the future.
Absolutely.
They've got some really good kids there.
Sure.
I reckon that's one of their better losses for the year. Although they haven't had a lot of smashings and all that, that probably would have been their better losses. They were competitive. They're not going to cheer him off. And they're getting a couple of his children with him. That is a beautiful moment. In game 250, a standing ovation for him. For one of the greats of the Colac District Football Netball League and one of the great players of the...
One of the great characters.
And one of the great blokes too.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Can't say a bad word about him too. Great bloke. And you'll celebrate his 250th in fine style tonight. We'll take a break here on CDFNL Live. We've got a big post-game show. It'll be a lot bigger than what it was last week. Thanks to the East Hotel. We'll try and get the player of the game. Plus we'll have Footy Netball scoreboard, Stefcom stats, and plus our awards as well. So we've got a fair bit to get through. We've got a bit of time up our sleeve. We've got a bit over an hour. So,
beautiful.
So we've got plenty of time to fit in whatever we can do. So Otway District's comfortable winners, 9-10-64 to the Hawks, 4-5-29. Back with more from Jelly Brand after the break.
On Mix FM, this is CDFNL Live. Weekday mornings from 6, it's Mix Brekkie.
Because they know the wrath they're going to cop from the Southwest for being left out of what's on the regional Victoria lift out once again,
right,
Jim.
Watch this space, Lippy. We're going to make a phone call.
I beg your pardon.
Do you want to say something?